I cannot stop when I remember the members of historic Vernon AME Church that were run out of their own homes and our church sanctuary torched. I cannot stop.
I've been going to City Hall to protest reparations since September the 12th, 2018. And that grew out of me coming to this church every day and truly feeling the presence of those ancestors that were brutally killed. I felt as God mentions in the Bible in Genesis, after Cain killed Abel, right? He killed the first murder in the Bible, and says, "The blood of your brother cries out to me from the ground." And so when I come to Greenwood, I feel that pain. I feel that agony. I feel that righteous indignation that on this place, there were hundreds, possibly some thousands of folk who were slaughtered, and their blood has never been atoned for. The perpetrators have never been brought to justice. And I'm gonna fight with all he puts in me to see that done. So that's why I go down there every week.
We demand reparations now. We call in peace.
And the Bible is clear on examples of how God keeps and how God saves a remnant from every calamity, from every form of destruction, from the flood with Noah, from even Sodom and Gomorrah by saving Lot and his family, and the saving a remnant of the 12 tribes, and saving a remnant from the temple, and saving just all throughout scripture history, there's this constant effort of God showing that he can save a remnant of his people that have remained faithful, right? And this church, in my humble opinion, is that remnant for Black Wall Street, from the most prosperous place for African Americans in the world. God saw fit to spare a basement of a church, an overlooked basement. It reminds me of the scripture that says, "The stone the builders rejected has become the chief cornerstone." And so I just tell folks to look around, and not just from the massacre, but if you look at our stained glass windows that have survived several tornadoes, and they're still here. And this church being the oldest, original landowner on Greenwood. And so I don't have to preach hard about how God can keep and preserve. I just tell folks to look around. Right now we have a major capital campaign. And if anybody who's watching this wants to help support us in rebuilding the last thing we have left, we have a GoFundMe. Just type in Vernon AME GoFundMe, and they should see it on there. They can go to our website at vernoname.com and click on Give, and they'll see it there also. Part of why I'm thankful the members of this church stayed here, because we could have left, but it's to show that even after a calamity, you can still have something left, right? And we're thankful that what was left here was this church. What we must learn from this, though, was this is not a Black people problem. Greenwood was destroyed by the angry, racist white mob. Greenwood needs to be rebuilt by everybody.
You ought to advocate